Hey y'all, it's Lissa, aka Bangs and Glasses, and I'm back with my layout share for you all for the month of May. And I do have just a quick little Popshelf haul to show you before I get into it because it's just a couple things and it doesn't really need its own video. So I'm going to start with those things first. So I got these just today, and I got two of these really pretty floral stickers. They're kind of like puffy, and these were $1 each, so I got two. I thought these would look really pretty with like some Maggie Holmes stuff here, so I got those. And then I just got some puffy butterfly stickers. Thought those would look cute with my Flower Emporium stuff I just hauled. And then I picked up two of these different little like embellishment pack things. These were $5 each, which I did not realize when I bought them. I probably wouldn't have bought them for $5 if I realized that, but oh well. So I got this pack. I thought this would look really cute with like some Paige Evans stuff. It kind of reminded me of her little packs. So there's like some buttons here. There's some little enamel dots in like hearts and flowers. And then there's some trim back here. I like this ruffle trim. That's pretty. And then this one has black and white buttons. Those will kind of go with anything. There's some black and white kind of enamel dots. And then there's some die cuts back here. So I might open this up to see the die cuts because it doesn't show it on the back. So let's do that really quick here if I can get into it. These are some embossed gold foil die cuts. So it looks like there's a butterfly. Pretty. There's an ampersand. There's some keys. There's a bigger ampersand. There's a larger butterfly. Heart. It's kind of messed up a little bit. That's okay. And then a larger butterfly. So, I mean, you'd pay like $5 for this retail, but I did not think they were going to be $5 at Popshelf. I'm still on the hunt for the Crate Paper Wild Heart paper pad that people have been hauling at Popshelf, but my Popshelf just never seems to have any paper or anything like that, so I don't know if I'll ever find it, but that's okay. Okay, so now let's get into the layout share here. So I have maybe like 15-ish layouts to show you. Some of them I did have to put to the side because I did go ahead and start working on 30 days of sketches for June. So I'm going to wait and show those to you in June in separate videos. So let's start here. So this one, I was playing with some Vicki Boutin Bold and Bright, and this was like my first time playing with that collection. I kind of forgot I even picked up that collection, to be honest, so I finally broke it out and started playing with it. This is just titled It's the Little Things in Life, and this is also using Vicki Boutin, some of that stuff she had at Joann's that wasn't really like labeled with a collection. And then I used a sketch from Scrap a Sketch, and this is sketch number 155, and it had kind of this half circle thing here. So I cut this out of, there's kind of like a washi kind of sheet thing in the Joann stuff. So I did that, and I think down here they had tags, but I used these frames instead because I had a lot of frame ephemera. And I even used this little cat sticker, which one of the reasons I was kind of on the fence about the Bold and Bright line was because of the like little animals in there. I felt like they were kind of childish, so I was kind of unsure about them, but I ended up, you know, using this cat sticker because it has glasses like me, and I think it turned out cute. This is just a selfie of me working from home. This is one of my Starbucks mugs that I picked up in Universal Studios when we went for our honeymoon, and it's one of my favorite mugs. So I just wanted to bring out a lot of the colors that are in that mug, so that was fun to document. And there's some gold foiling in the back of this as well. I've also done a lot this month, like kind of framing out the layout, which is kind of different for me, but I've kind of enjoyed how that looks. Okay, next, this is another Vicki Boutin Bold and Bright layout. I just continued to play with that, and this is just titled A Sweet Treat. And this watermelon paper is actually a notepad from the Target dollar spot from forever ago. and I've always thought it would be fun to add that to like a scrapbook page or something, so I got it added to a layout here. And this is a sketch from Scrap a Sketch number 159. It had like 2 circles cut in half, so I used my watermelon slices instead. And this is just documenting a photo of me getting a snow cone. This is a photo back from 2022, and I just wanted to really play up the colors in the photo and of this background paper, so using pink, orange, and yellow. I used some of the florals on here, and I think it turned out really pretty. It's a very summery page. Next, still playing along with some Vicki Boutin here. This is just titled Oh Happy Day, and this is using Vicki Boutin Print Shop, and this is a sketch from the Scraproom. So I think it maybe had like a lot of strips of paper in the back or something, or maybe it was just this part, and I really wanted to use this background paper on something as a background, because it's like this random collage of different strips of paper. I think it looks really cool. And this is just another selfie of me working from home. I love how this strip, it's like the same kind of leaves as I had on my shirt, so I think that just worked out super perfect. Just really wanted to play with this kind of reddish pink, green, and some yellow. Next, moving away from Vicki Boutin now, this is me documenting when I reached 500 subscribers on my YouTube channel, and I actually just reached 800 subscribers the other day, so thank you all who have subscribed to me recently and who have been with me for a long time. I just really appreciate everyone's support. I would really love to grow the channel to 1,000 subscribers. That would be really great. So if you're not subscribed to me already, definitely don't forget to like and subscribe. I just really appreciate that, and it helps me just grow the channel. So this one is just titled Remember These Moments, and I'm using some pink Paislee Whimsical collection here. This is just a random cardstock paper from my stash. I also got some Heidi Swapp stickers on here. And this is a sketch from Scrap a Sketch I Love Scrapbooking number 4. I also got some washi back here, which is one of the things I challenge myself to use every month. And I just really love how the clusters came out. I fussy cut this out of a cut apart. I used some more of the little ephemera stickers up on this page that were more crafty related. And I just think that was a fun way to document reaching 500 subscribers. And that was from back in 2022. All right, next I have a Harry Potter layout, and this is a sketch from the last round of 30 Days of Sketches. So this was day 30 from series 17, I believe, was the last one. And I finally got that done. So I pretty well did the sketch here, except I didn't do like leaves at the top. Instead, I did just like some stickers and some washi. And this is just documenting what my shelf of pop figures looked like back in 2021. I collected a lot of the Harry Potter ones and had that set up in my home office when I had a home office. Now this is all put away in storage because now it's my son's room. But this is just titled Wizard at Heart, just using up more of that collection, which feels really nice. So this is Echo Park Witches and Wizards, collection 1 and 2. Yeah, and then this is some Harry Potter washi I randomly have in my stash. So yeah, just trying to use up my Harry Potter stuff. Okay, next, this is a baby layout. So I do have Alex covered up here. And this is from his newborn days. He was not even a month old yet at this point. But this is just titled Cuddles with Mom. And I was playing with Pinkfresh, The Simple Things, and this is my first time playing with that collection. I picked that up from Tina in a D-stash. Hey Tina, if you're watching. And I was using a scraplet from Kids to Scrap. I didn't do a video for this one or anything, but I do really love how it came out. I really wanted to play up the colors in my PJs here, which is kind of an unusual color combination. And this is just documenting me and Alex in his early newborn days. You know, newborns don't do a whole lot, so we spent a lot of time with him just like napping on me, and I would be watching YouTube and my crafty videos that I like to watch. So that's just documenting that here. and I think it turned out really cute. Okay, next, this one does have a video. This is my Maggie Holmes Monday layout. So this one has a whole video. This is just titled XOXO, and this is using Maggie Holmes Sunny Days, and I scrap lifted just a scrapbooker, and this was for day 26 of May I Scrap Lift You. So that one has its own video, so definitely go watch that on my channel. This one also has its own video. This was for Christmas in, so this is just cards, 24, and this is just a layout to kind of hold all the Christmas cards we received in 2024. So I think that turned out really cute. This was using Vicki Boutin Wrapped in Ribbons. This back paper, the plaid paper, is from Mamby Joyful. I got some washi on here. I used also Vicki Boutin's Warm Wishes, American Crafts Holly Berries, and 49 in Market, Evergreen Season, crepe paper, mittens, and mistletoe. And this is a scrap lift as well from Christine Harden. So that one turned out really cool. Check out that video as well. Next, this one does not have a video. This is Capture New Year's Day Memories, NYD, New Year's Day Memories. And this one is using Maggie Holmes Open Book. I used an acrylic here from Colorcast Designs. I got some flair on here from Scrap and Happy Studio. And this is my shaker for the month on this page. And this is a scrap lift I did of Pineapple Papers. She did some journaling cards on her layout, and so I copied that idea because I have a lot of journaling cards from Maggie Holmes Open Book. And this is just documenting the first photo of 2022. It's just a selfie of me. I was still up late crafting in my craft room, having, stayed up for the new year. So that's all that's documenting here. And Maggie Holmes Open Book is one of my favorite collections of all time, so it's always nice to get to play with that. Next is another baby layout with Alex on there, and this is just titled All Smiles. This is just using Maggie Holmes Market Square and a little bit of Maggie Holmes Open Book here, which is a journaling card. I didn't use a sketch or anything on this one. I just wanted to kind of use the colors that are in this photo, which is kind of tricky because these colors to me are very fall photos, and this is actually taken in the spring. So I was trying to make it lean more spring with all the florals and things like that. And this is one of my favorite papers in that collection. This is just a photo of Alex meeting his great-grandma. So that's my husband's grandma here, and my husband's parents, and I took the photo. So I'm not in the photo, but I'm the one taking the picture here. So this is back in April of 2023. So Alex was almost 2 months old here. So it's nice to finally get some of those baby layouts done. I have so many photos from 2023, and honestly, it's a little overwhelming and intimidating to try and tackle those. I'm hoping to get more baby layouts done during this next round of 30 days of sketches, but we'll see. I feel like I'm just not very inspired by like baby themed items, so I don't know. We'll get some more layouts done though, I'm sure. Next, this is probably my favorite layout from this past month. This was me finally diving into some of my 49 in Market stuff. This is just titled When a Moment Becomes a Memory, and this is using this back paper is Vicki Boutin Discover and Create. This was just the only paper I think I even have from that collection. I think I got it randomly in like a grab bag or something. There's this paper here, which is 49 in Market Art Options Plum Grove. I picked up some of that paper at one of my local scrapbooking stores, Paper Arts. She had some 49 in Market stuff there. And then I used some more Vicki Boutin items on here from that Joann's line. I just feel like Vicki Boutin and 49 in Market work really well together. I'm super glad she's over there now doing collections for them. But I think it helps really like freshen it up to me, because 49 in Market is very vintage, and I don't like to go like super vintage, so this to me is like the perfect level of vintage here. I also put some mixed media spray on the background here, so this is my mixed media for the month, so you can see some sheen here. And this is just documenting my Colorado shirt that I got on our Colorado trip. I was wearing that shirt and I just love the colors of this. It's like purple and orange and yellow, which is an unusual color combination. So I was happy to get that documented finally. I also got a couple more flair on here from Scrap and Happy Studio. And this was a scrap lift from Bookish Shayla. She did a layout very similar to this that I scrap lifted. All right, next, I think I have, kind of 3 more layouts here. This one, I did finish up this pack of puffy stickers from Dear Lizzie, so glad to get that done and out of my stash and throw that away. This is kind of a random layout. I didn't use a sketch or anything for this. I was just randomly inspired to do a layout in this style. This is titled #LoveThis, and this is using some Dear Lizzie She's Magic, which is a collection I love, but I'm trying to use up. I've had that around for a few years now and have very little of it left, so it'd be nice to kind of kill that off, kill that kit. There's also some Hobby Lobby papers in here from like a Hobby Lobby paper pad or like paper kit thing. I also got some Hobby Lobby stickers on here that I picked up recently, these puffy heart stickers or foam heart stickers, as well as these little glittery heart stickers. Those are just from Hobby Lobby. I got, I think maybe, yeah, just the stickers from my Maggie Holmes sticker book that's in my random bin. And yeah, again, I didn't use a sketch or anything. This is just something I made up in my brain, but I'm sure there's been layouts like this out there somewhere. This is just documenting. I'm not sure if you can read the journaling here or not. This is me and my mom. We went out to a local craft show back in 2022, and this is like when I had just found out I was pregnant and I hadn't told anyone yet. I hadn't told my mom or anything yet. So I was like kind of quiet the whole time. And she was like, "Why are you being so quiet?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm fine. I'm just tired or whatever." So I was like trying to keep it under wraps, which was hard. But yeah, it was a fun time. So I'm glad I could document that and talk about that story here on this journaling card. And then this is my last layout for the month, and this is actually a double page layout. So it goes like this. So it's kind of this big banner piece. These are from 2 different days, but kind of telling the same story. So this side is titled Coming Soon. You can't really read the title that well because this is very tone on tone. And this side says Last Supper, just the 2 of us. So this is kind of the final days before we had Alex. I was induced with Alex, so I knew like when we were going in to have him and everything like that. So these were like the final days leading up to that, and it was like, whoa, like we're getting ready for baby. He's gonna be here so soon. So this one is using Pinkfresh Picture Perfect. This was my first time using that collection as well. That was another one I picked up from Tina and a D-Stash. And this one, I scrap lifted She Shed Scrapper. I also got a little bit of washi on here, I believe. Where's the washi? Where did I put the washi? Oh, along here. I almost was like, where did the washi go? It's right along here. And I just love how like simple and fresh this looks. Pinkfresh is great at some very fresh looking paper, of course. I'll kind of scoot this over so you can see both sides a little better. But yeah, these are the last couple days before baby. This is me holding up a preemie size onesie to see like, oh my gosh, she's gonna be that big. And then this is one of our last like dates before we had Alex, so we had gone out to eat. So documenting that, and I journaled about all these things on these little journaling tags from that collection. And yeah, I just think this came out super cute. Again, I used a white background, which I don't typically do, but I've been really liking that. So you may see more of that from me in the coming months. And yeah, that is everything I have for you all today. Let me know down below what you thought of these layouts. Let me know if you're going to be playing along with 30 days of sketches. My sketch is number 5. Let me know if you do that sketch. Another thing I keep forgetting to mention is I do have a destash page now on Instagram. So I have that link down below as well. So if you're looking for some new crafty goodies, I'm just trying to get rid of stuff really cheap just to have some extra spending money. Thank you to those of you who have already bought some stuff for me. That just helps me right now as I'm still job hunting, have some little crafty money. So thank you for that. Don't forget to like and subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you all again in the next crafty video. Bye!